Hello friends, welcome back to BioVidyalaya. This is Chitra. In our previous videos, we discussed about what is light reaction of photosynthesis, what is dark reaction of photosynthesis, what are the difference between photosystem 1 and photosystem 2, and we also discussed C2, C4 and CAM pathways. Here in this video, we are going to discuss about some previous year question based on C3, C4 and CAM pathway. It includes both CSIR and GATE previous year questions. We already discussed some previous year questions based on light reaction and photosystem. If you didn't watch our previous videos on photosynthesis, then the link for that videos are there in the below description box. Please go through that. If you would like to watch more lecture videos on different topics for CSIR, NET, Life Science or GATE, please subscribe to my channel and also enable the bell icon so you will get notification when I upload new videos. So, let's start. First, we can do a quick rewind of C3, C2, C4 and CAM pathways. After that, we can discuss the questions. Okay. So, the dark reaction of photosynthesis is known as Calvin cycle or C3 cycle. And this is occurring in stroma of the chloroplast. This chloroplast is present in mesophyll cells of C3 plants. So in C3 plants, riboscope that will fix carbon dioxide at low temperature and high carbon dioxide oxygen ratio, and that will lead to Calvin cycle and produce glucose molecule. 6 Calvin cycle is needed to produce 1 glucose molecule. Okay. First carbon dioxide acceptor is RUBP, that means ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate. Normally, riboscope will fix carbon dioxide at low temperature and high carbon dioxide oxygen ratio. But riboscope can also fix oxygen at high temperature and low carbon dioxide oxygen ratio, and that will lead to a wasteful process known as photorespiration. If riboscope is fixing carbon dioxide, that will produce 2 molecules of 3-phosphoglycerate. Okay, but in photorespiration, riboscope that will fix oxygen and that will produce 1 molecule of 3-phosphoglyceric acid and 1 molecule of phosphoglycolate. This phosphoglycolate is not able to enter in Calvin cycle. So that will lead to photorespiration. 3 organelles are involved in photorespiration: chloroplast, peroxisome and mitochondria. So this photorespiration is a wasteful process. But in C4 and CAM plants, there are some adaptation to reduce this photorespiration. C4 plants have special anatomy called the Kranz anatomy. Two types of photosynthetic cells are present in C4 plants: mesophyll cells and bundle sheath cells. First, carbon dioxide fixation is occurring in mesophyll cells, but Calvin cycle is occurring in bundle sheath cells. The enzyme that is fixing carbon dioxide in mesophyll cells is phosphoenol pyruvate carboxylase. That is able to fix carbon dioxide, but they are not able to fix oxygen. And first carbon dioxide acceptor is phosphoenol pyruvate. So, first carbon dioxide fixation is occurring in mesophyll cells and Calvin cycle is occurring in bundle sheath cells. But in CAM plants are mostly growing in desert condition. So the daytime is very hot. So these CAM plants that will close their stomata in daytime and open their stomata in nighttime. Such type of stomata is known as scotoactive stomata. So in CAM plants, first carbon dioxide fixation is occurring in nighttime in mesophyll cells, and Calvin cycle is occurring in daytime. Okay. All the steps of C4 and CAM pathways are similar, but only the difference is in CAM pathway, first carbon dioxide fixation is occurring in night and Calvin cycle is occurring in daytime. Okay, so let's see the questions. This is the question from CSIR NET June 2014. This is a part B question. The question is, During the operation of C2 oxidative photosynthetic cycle, which of the following metabolite is transported from chloroplast to peroxisome? Options are option A glycerate, option B serine, option C glycine, option D glycolate. So here C2 oxidative photosynthetic cycle. C2 cycle means photorespiration. Okay, C2 cycle means photorespiration. In photorespiration, three organelles are involved: chloroplast, peroxisome, mitochondria. Try to remember these names in correct order. So three organelles are involved in photorespiration: chloroplast, peroxisome and mitochondria. Which of the following metabolites is transported from chloroplast to peroxisome? That means which of the following molecule is transported from chloroplast to peroxisome? We know that first carbon dioxide fixation is, first oxygen fixation is occurring in chloroplast. So ribosco that will fix oxygen and that will generate one molecule of 3-phosphoglyceric acid and one molecule of phosphoglycolate. This phosphoglycolate that is not able to enter in Calvin cycle, so that will convert to glycolate, and this glycolate that is transported from this chloroplast to peroxisome. So the answer is correct, glycolate. Option A glycerate, this is not correct. Option B serine, this is not correct. Option C glycine, this is not correct. And option D glycolate, this is correct. So the answer is option B glycolate. Glycolate is transported from chloroplast to peroxisome. Glycerate is transported from peroxisome to chloroplast. Serine is transported from mitochondria to peroxisome. Then glycine is transported from peroxisome to mitochondria. Okay, let's see the next question. This is a question from CSIR Net June 2013. Question is, during photosynthetic carbon reduction cycle in green leaves, net production of one molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate requires one of the following combination of energy equivalents. Options are option A 9 NADPH and 6 ATP, option B 3 NADPH and 9 ATP, option C 2 NADPH and 3 ATP, option D 6 NADPH and 9 ATP. Here photosynthetic carbon reduction cycle, that means C3 or Calvin cycle. Okay. This is the dark reaction of photosynthesis. Here we have to find how many NADPH and ATP are needed for the production of one molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. We know that from one molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate we will get half glucose. And for that we have to fix 3 carbon dioxide. So 3 RUBP that will accept 3 carbon dioxide. The enzyme catalyzing this reaction is ribosco, and we will get 6 molecule of 3-phosphoglyceric acid. After that, this 6-phosphoglyceric acid that will reduce to form glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Here we will get 6 molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. So for reducing 3-phosphoglycerate, 6 molecule of 3-phosphoglyceric acid, we need here 6 ATP and 6 NADPH. 6 NADPH. Okay. So from here, one glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate that will go out for synthesis glucose. Okay. and 5-glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, that will go for the regeneration of RUBP. Here 3 ATP is needed for the regeneration step. Okay, so total 6 ATP here in the reduction step and 3 ATP here in the regeneration step. So total 9 ATP, and here in reduction step 6 NADPH. So 6 NADPH is needed for the production of 1-glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. So the correct answer is 9 ATP and 6 NADPH. Let's see the options. Option A, 9 NADPH, 6 ATP. This is not correct. Option B, 3 NADPH and 9 ATP. This is also not correct. This 9 ATP is correct, but this 3 NADPH, that is not correct. Here 2 NADPH and 3 ATP. This is also not correct. Here 6 NADPH and 9 ATP. This is correct. So the correct answer is option D, 6 NADPH and 9 ATP. Okay. This is the question from CSIR net December 2008. Question is, oxygenate activity of Ribisco generates. Options are option A, 2 molecule of phosphoglyceric acid, 3 carbon. Option B, 1 molecule of phosphoglycolate, 2 carbon. Option C, 1 molecule each of PGA and phosphoglycolate. Option D, 2 molecule each of PGA and phosphoglycolate. Oxygenate activity of Ribisco, that means photorespiration. In photorespiration, Ribisco enzyme that will fix oxygen instead of carbon dioxide, and that will form 1 molecule of 3-phosphoglyceric acid and 1 molecule of phosphoglycolate. So let's see the option. Option A, 2 molecule of PGA. This is not correct. Option B, 1 molecule of phosphoglycolate. This is also not correct. Option C, 1 molecule of each phosphoglyceric acid and phosphoglycolate. This is correct. Option D, 2 molecule of each phosphoglyceric acid and phosphoglycolate. This is not correct. Okay. So the correct answer is option C, 1 molecule each of phosphoglyceric acid and phosphoglycolate. This is the question from CSIR net June 2008. Primary acceptor of carbon dioxide in photosynthesis is option A, ribose, option B, ribulose 5-phosphate, option C, ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate, option D, 3-phosphoglycerate. We know that the primary carbon dioxide acceptor of photosynthesis, that means in C3 cycle, RUBP. RUBP is the primary carbon dioxide acceptor. RUBP means ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate. So let's see the option. Option A, ribose, that is not correct. Option B, ribulose 5-phosphate, that is not correct. Option C, ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate, this is correct. Option D, 3-phosphoglycerate, this is also not correct. So the correct answer is option C, ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate or RUBP. This is the question from CSIR net December 2016. Question is, the C4 carbon cycle is a carbon dioxide concentrating mechanism evolved to reduce photorespiration. The following are stated as important features of the C4 pathway. Statements are: Statement A, the leaves of C4 plants have crans anatomy that distinguish mesophyll and monoecious cells. Statement B, in the peripheral mesophyll cells, atmospheric carbon dioxide is fixed by PEP carboxylase yielding a 4-carbon acid. Statement C. In the inner layer of mesophyll, NAD malignancy decarboxylases 4-carbon acid and releases carbon dioxide. Statement D. Carbon dioxide is again refixed through Calvin cycle in the Bandeshi cells. Which one of the following is correct? Options are option A, B, C and D. Option B, A, B and C. Option C, A, B and D. Option D, A, C and D. So, from the above statements A, B, C and D, we have to select correct statements about C4 pathway. Okay. So, the first statement, the leaves of C4 plants have Kranz anatomy that distinguishes mesophyll and Bandeshi cells. This is correct because in C4 plants Kranz anatomy is present. That means in C4 plants two types of photosynthetic cells are present. One is mesophyll and the other is Bandeshi cells. So the statement A is correct. Okay. Next statement, in the peripheral mesophyll cells, atmospheric carbon dioxide is fixed by PEP carboxylase yielding a 4-carbon acid. Yes, this is also correct because first carbon dioxide fixation is in C4 plants is occurring in mesophyll cells. So in mesophyll cells, carbon dioxide that will fixed by PEP carboxylase that will yield a 4-carbon acid, oxaloacetic acid. So the statement B is correct. Next statement C. In the inner layer of mesophyll, NAD malignancy decarboxylases 4-carbon acid and releases carbon dioxide. Here 4-carbon acid means malic acid. Okay. So here NAD malignancy decarboxylase malic acid and release carbon dioxide. That is correct. But this process is not occurring in mesophyll cell. This is occurring in Bandeshi cells. So the statement C is incorrect. Next statement D. Carbon dioxide is again refixed through Calvin cycle in the Bandeshi cells. This is correct. Carbon dioxide that will refix in Bandeshi cells. That means in Bandeshi cell, malic acid that will convert to pyruvic acid by releasing carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide is used for the refixing, that is enter inside Calvin cycle. Okay, so the statement D is correct. So the correct statements are statement A is correct, statement B is correct and statement D is also correct. Which one of the following is correct? Option A, B, C and D. This is not correct. Option B, A, B and C. This is also not correct because statement C is incorrect. Next, option C, A, B and D. This is correct. Option D, A, C and D. This is not correct. So the correct answer is option C, A, B and D. Okay. This is the question from GATE 2015. Question is, which of the following statements are true with regard to the similarities between CAM and C4 cycle? Statement P, stomata open during night and closed during the day. Statement Q, PEP carboxylase is the carboxylating enzyme to form C4 acid. Statement R, C4 acid is decarboxylated to provide carbon dioxide for C3 cycle. Statement S, Kranz anatomy is predominant in both CAM and C4 plants. Options are option A PS, option B QR, option C PQ, option D RS. So here, for which of the following statements are true? With regard to the similarities between CAM and C4 cycle. So we have to select the correct statements about the similarities between CAM and C4 cycle. Okay. So the first statement is stomata open during night and closed during the day. This is correct for CAM plants, but this is not correct for C4 plants. This is different for CAM and C4. So the statement P is not correct. Next statement Q. PEP carboxylase is the carboxylating enzyme to form C4 acid. This is correct. This is similar for both CAM and C4 cycle. So the statement Q is correct. Next statement R. C4 acid is decarboxylated to provide carbon dioxide for C3 cycle. This is correct. Malic acid decarboxylated to provide carbon dioxide and C3 cycle. This is similar for both CAM and C4 cycle. So the statement R is also correct. Next statement is Cran's anatomy is predominant in both CAM and C4 plants. Cran's anatomy is present only in C4 plants. This is not present in CAM plants. So the statement S is incorrect. So the correct statements or the true statements are statement Q and R. Okay. So the options are option A PS. This is not correct. Option B QR. This is correct. Option C PQ. This is not correct. Option D RS. This is also not correct. So the correct answer is option B QR. This is a question from GATE 2018. Question is, select the correct combination of the following statements. Statement P, the cyclic electron transport chain involving photosystem 1 result in the net production of both ATP and NADPH. Statement Q, the cyclic electron transport chain involving photosystem 1 result in the net production of ATP. Statement R, Ribosco enzyme usually convert ReBP and carbon dioxide into 2-phosphoglycolate and 3-phosphoglycerate. Statement S, Ribosco enzyme usually convert ReBP and oxygen into 2-phosphoglycolate and 3-phosphoglycerate. Options are option A PQ, option B RS, option C QS, option D PR. So, select the correct combination of the following statement. That means we have to select the correct statement from the statements P, Q, R and S. So, the first statement P is cyclic electron transport chain involving photosystem 1 result in net production of both ATP and NADPH. In cyclic photophosphorylation, photosystem 1 is involving. That is correct. But that is resulting in net production of both ATP and NADPH. That is not correct. In cyclic photophosphorylation, NADPH is not producing. Only ATP is producing. So the statement P is incorrect. Next statement Q. The cyclic electron transport chain involving photosystem 1 result in net production of ATP. This is correct. In cyclic photophosphorylation, photosystem 1 is participating and that will produce ATP. Okay. So the statement Q is correct. Next statement R. Ribosco enzyme usually convert ReBP and carbon dioxide into 2-phosphoglycolate and 3-phosphoglycerate. ReBP fixes carbon dioxide and that will produce 2 molecules of 3-phosphoglycerate. That will not produce 2-phosphoglycolate. So the statement R is incorrect. Next statement is Ribosco enzyme usually convert ReBP and oxygen into 2-phosphoglycolate and 3-phosphoglycerate. This statement is correct. ReBP fixes oxygen and that will produce 1 molecule of 2-phosphoglycolate and 1 molecule of 3-phosphoglycerate. So the statement S is correct. So the correct statements are statement Q is correct. and statement S also correct. Options are option A, P, Q. This is not correct. Statement Q is correct, but statement P is not correct. Next, option B, RS. Statement S is correct, but statement R is not correct. So, this is not correct. Next, option C, QS. This is correct. Both statement Q and S are correct. So, the option C is correct. Next, option D, PR. This is incorrect. So, the correct answer is option C, QS. Okay. This is the question from CSIR NET December 2014. Question is, following are certain statements regarding C3, C4 and CAM plants. Statement A, the ratio of water loss to carbon dioxide uptake is higher in CAM plants than it in either C3 and C4 plants. Statement B, the rate of photosynthesis attain maximum rate at lower intracellular carbon dioxide partial pressure in C4 plants than in C3 plants. The compensation point in C4 plants are always lower than C3 plants. Plants with C4 metabolism need less Ribosco than C3 plants to achieve a given rate of photosynthesis. Which of the following combination of above statement is correct? Options are option A and B, option B, A and C, option C, C and D, option D, B and C. So, following are certain statements about C3, C4 and CAM plants. There are 4 statements A, B, C and D. From this statement, we have to select correct statements. So, the first statement A. The ratio of water loss to carbon dioxide uptake is higher in CAM plants than it in either C3 and C4 plants. So, the ratio of water loss, the ratio of water loss to carbon dioxide uptake, that is higher in CAM plants. That means water loss is higher in CAM plants as compared to carbon dioxide uptake. Is this correct? Is water loss in CAM plants is higher in as compared to C3 and C4 plants? No, because in our CAM pathway lecture video, I told you that CAM plants are more conscious about water loss than the efficiency of Riboscope because they are growing in desert condition. So, the transpiration rate or the water loss is very lower in CAM plants. So, the statement A is incorrect. Okay. So, the next statement. B. The rate of photosynthesis attain maximum rate at lower intracellular carbon dioxide partial pressure in C4 plants than in C3 plants. What is meant by partial pressure? That is the pressure exerted by a gas ignoring the presence of any other gas. So here it is given that the rate of photosynthesis is maximum at lower intracellular carbon dioxide partial pressure in C4 plants. But the rate of photosynthesis attain maximum rate at higher intracellular carbon dioxide partial pressure in C3 plants. That is given here. We know that the intracellular concentration of carbon dioxide that will affect the rate of photosynthesis and photorespiration. At higher carbon dioxide concentration, the photosynthetic rate is higher. Okay. At higher carbon dioxide concentration, rate of photosynthesis is higher. While at low carbon dioxide concentration, photorespiration is higher. At low carbon dioxide concentration, photorespiration is higher. Okay. So here in this graph, you can see that this is intracellular carbon dioxide partial pressure. Okay. And this is carbon dioxide assimilation, or we can say that photosynthesis rate or rate of photosynthesis. This is the rate of photosynthesis. In y-axis, rate of photosynthesis. Okay. And x-axis intracellular carbon dioxide partial pressure. Here you can see that at lower intracellular carbon dioxide, the photosynthetic rate or the rate of photosynthesis is maximum in C4 plants. Okay, but here at as compared to C4 plants, C3 plants need higher intracellular carbon dioxide partial pressure to attain higher rate of photosynthesis, isn't it? So, we can say that the rate of photosynthesis attain maximum at lower intracellular carbon dioxide in C4 plants as compared to C3 plants. C4 plants need lower carbon dioxide partial pressure, but C3 plants need more intracellular carbon dioxide partial pressure to attain its maximum photosynthetic rate. Okay. So the statement B is correct. Okay. Next statement, statement C. The compensation point in C4 plants are always lower than C3 plants. What is meant by compensation point? Compensation point means the point at which the amount of carbon dioxide released from respiration is equal to the amount of carbon dioxide used in photosynthesis. That means the carbon dioxide uptake is equal to carbon dioxide evolution. We know that carbon dioxide will release out during photorespiration. That means that is called the carbon dioxide evolution. So the point at which the carbon dioxide uptake is equal to carbon dioxide evolution is known as compensation point. See this graph. Here you can see that in x-axis ambient carbon dioxide concentration and in y-axis carbon dioxide assimilation. That means the rate of photosynthesis. And this black line for C4 plants and this red line for C3 plants. This is the carbon dioxide compensation point of C4 plants. This is very near to 0. But you can see that the carbon dioxide compensation point of C3 plants, that is higher as compared to C4 plants. So the carbon dioxide compensation point of C4 plants is lower as compared to C3 plants. Also, we know that C4 plants are much better for trapping carbon dioxide at lower concentration. That means the photorespiration rate is lower in C4 plants, but C3 plants need higher concentration of carbon dioxide to perform photosynthesis. So, we can say that the reduction in respiration lower compensation rate. So, in C4 plants photorespiration rate is lower. That's why compensation point is also lower. This you have to remember. Okay. So if photorespiration rate is lower, then the compensation point is also lower. So the statement, the compensation point in C4 plants are always lower than C3 plants. This is correct statement. Okay. Statement D, the plants with C4 metabolism need less ribosco than C3 plants to achieve a given rate of photosynthesis. This is not correct because both have to perform C3 cycle. So this statement is not correct. So which are the correct statements? Statement B is correct and statement C is also correct. Which of the following combination of both statements is correct? Option A and B. This is not correct. Option B, A and C. This is not correct. Option C, C and D. This is also not correct. Option D, B and C. This is correct. Statements B and C are correct statements. So the correct answer is option D, B and C. Okay. So these are the some difference between C3 plants and C4 plants. In C3 plants, carbon dioxide fixation takes place in mesophyll cells only. In C4 plants, carbon dioxide fixation takes place mesophyll and bundle sheath cells. In C3 plants, carbon dioxide acceptor is RUBP only. In C4 plants, PEP in mesophyll and RUBP in bundle sheath cells. In C3 plants, first product is 3-carbon compound phosphoglyceric acid. In C4 plants, first product is 4-carbon oxaloacetic acid. In C3 plants, Cran's anatomy is not present. In C4 plants, Cran's anatomy is present. In C3 plants, granum is present in mesophyll cells. In C4 plants, granum present in mesophyll cells and absent in bundle sheath cells. In C3 plants, normal chloroplast. In C4 plants, dimorphic chloroplast. In C3 plants, optimum temperature 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. In C4 plants, optimum temperature 30 degree to 45 degrees Celsius. In C3 plants, fixation of carbon dioxide at 50 ppm, and in C4 plants, fixation of carbon dioxide even less than 10 ppm. In C3 plants, less efficient due to higher photorespiration. In C4 plants, more efficient due to less photorespiration. In C3 plants, RUBP carboxylase enzyme used for fixation, and C4 plants, PBP carboxylase and RUBP carboxylase used. C3 plants, 18 ATPs used to synthesize 1 glucose, but in C4 plants consume 30 ATPs to produce 1 glucose. C3 plants efficient at higher carbon dioxide concentration, but C4 plants efficient at lower carbon dioxide concentration. And examples for C3 plants are paddy, wheat, potato, etc. And example for C4 plants are sugar, cane, maize, sorghum, amaranthus, etc. Okay. The most abundant enzyme found on the earth is. Options are option A, nitrogenase, option B, invertase, option C, ribosco, option D, catalase. So, this is a question for you. Please try to find out the answer for this question and comment me your answer in the below comment section. So here I am winding up this video. If you like this video and find it helpful, please click the like button, share with your friends and subscribe this channel to get more videos like this. For daily quizzes, MCQs and study materials, please join our Telegram channel. Keep learning. Thank you.